Hey, Vinyl Community, Mazzy here. This is the official announcement for the 50th contest, the 50th Whack-A-Mole contest. I know it was front posted in the 50th, actual 50th Whack-A-Mole with the Archivist. That was posted in the holidays, but since that was holiday craziness and the end of a lot of contests in the midst of it, it might have got lost. So here's a short reminder. The contest is you need to do a whack-a-mole, and the rules are as follows. Very simple. You have to be a subscriber. Sorry, I'm only giving one prize away this time. This is the prize. You'll just have to see whoever wins it. Deadline February 1st, 2020, so the end of this month, and you have to do a whack-a-mole. You know how to do a whack-a-mole. You choose 5 records, randomly talk about it. I've already gotten just a couple of entries so far, and I don't know what's with you people. This is not a whack-a-mole. You don't look at the records. You gotta do it from the back. You gotta do the backhanded Maslowian flip. So again, choose 5 random records. So if you're one that shows videos not in your record room, in front of your records, you're going to have to move your camera, get out of your living room, get out from your fireplace, get out from your bathroom, and sit in front of your records or stand in front of your records. You don't have to wear a hat, you don't have to wear glasses, you don't have to have a martini in your hand. You just need to pick 5 and talk about it. The key and the secret to this is you don't have to know everything about your records. Tell a personal story. Just talk about them. So here's an example. So watch this, just as a reminder. See? How easy is that? Don't look. Was that too fast for you? Okay. You want to see it slowly? Okay, here you go. This is what you need to do, and you need to do it for 5 records, not 4, not 6, not 10. 5. Understand now? Comprende? Okay, just for the hell of it, here's the 5 that I picked just to show you, and I'll go real fast with these. Rolling Stone Sticky Fingers. When the Sticky Fingers 50th anniversary, it wasn't actually the 50th, was it? No, not 50th. What anniversary was it? A couple years ago, they reissued the zipper cover, the Andy Warhol cover for Sticky Fingers, but they also issued a limited edition through Urban Outfitters, hipster youth record store, this version with the original Italian cover. Apparently, they didn't like the the bump in the pants that Andy Warhol designed with the zipper cover in Italy. Are you serious? So they thought the more tasteful version was fingers in a jar of stickiness. But this is kind of a cool thing. I suppose you could find it online. Anyway, Sticky Fingers, you all know the album. This is kind of a fun cover variant. This is how it came out in Italy back in, what is it, 71, 72? I'm blanking out, but you know, around that time. Next, R. Crumb and the Cheap Suit Serenaders. This is an album that came on Stenacci, which is a more acoustic-based, rootsy kind of label. Had some Irish music and things, and mostly in the 70s and 80s, I believe. This is a reissue of it. I had the original, and I picked up the reissue because I love this. I have this stuff on CD. R. Crumb, as you know, the illustrator for Fritz the Cat, and Keep On Truckin' illustrations and everything. Great movie called Crumb. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. A documentary on R. Crumb. He traded all his sketchbooks that he had for decades for a little house in the French countryside. And they talk about that in that movie Crumb. But he's also a musician, collector of 78s, collector of old blues. He's done some great books of blues artists, jazz artists, and things that are really wonderful. A lot of you also probably know him because he drew the cover of Cheap Thrills, Big Brother and the Holding Company's album. He got $500 for that. So he's done a series of records, very kind of, I want to say rootsy, but Terry Zwigoff is on cello. He's the director, Bay Area, San Francisco director who directed the movie Crumb. And he also directed Art School Confidential. A lot of those, the one with Steve Buscemi also. Steve Buscemi and, anyway, I'm blanking out, but you get the idea. These are really good, very banjo-oriented, kind of the music you'd hear in a Woody Allen movie in a lot of ways, but really, really wonderful. This is on Stiff Records, Epic, when Epic picked up Stiff. This is Lena Lovitch. You probably know her from the song New Toy, oh. I like this. This is her second album, as I recall, and it's really a beautiful record. Anyway, this is, I believe, the second record called Flex, Lena Lovitch. You don't really hear much about her on the vinyl community on the VC here. The Whackers, Hot Wax, I believe they did 3 records. I have all 3. American band that moved to Montreal, Canada. Had a cult following for a while. I have all 3 of the records. What I liked about this record, this is 1972 on Elektra Records, and they do a cover of Oh My Love, the John Lennon song, Oh My Love. Beautiful version of it. They're somewhat like Beatle-esque, Crosby, Stills and Nash. I always thought they were a UK band initially, but great sound, good harmonies, just really a nice record. Not too fluffy, not too fluffy, but a nice record. And I have all 3 of the records. I don't think they made any more. Okay, so you want to be an outlaw. So you want to be an outlaw. Steve Earle, signed by Steve Earle. There's a picture I have of me and Steve Earle. He did an in-store record at, when this album came out, this is what, 2015 or 16? 2017. Did an in-store short performance when this record came out at Silver Platters in Seattle. I went to that. Y'all got a picture with him. And, you know, Steve Earle, Austin, Texan-based, kind of the newer, younger, next generation of outlaw players. He actually did it after this. I don't have it, but I think a whole album of Guy Clark tunes and everything, but Steve Earle. So that's how you do a whack-a-mole. That's just a brief one. I'm still calling this number 50. I know it doesn't count as a normal whack-a-mole, but this is the, get your entries in by February 1st, 2020, and have fun with it. But don't look at the records when you're pulling them, okay? Mazzy loves you, and so enjoy it. Take care, VC.
Hello,
Febrero y 1. Comencione la contesto. El Wacko Molo. Adiós, todas personas. Mazzi, mi amore, tu.